I wasted $200 building apps that nobody wanted, and now I've cracked the code. For months, I launched AI apps with 0 users to show for it. So check it out. You can validate your ideas first without spending a dime. So instead of burning through tokens and cash and building full applications, I'm gonna show you how to create a simple waitlist website that collects real user interests. Sounds obvious, right? Most developers actually get this completely backwards. They build elaborate features before knowing if anyone wants a solution. So let me show you. This strategy actually helped me validate my app ideas in just 1 week, saving hundreds of dollars and countless of hours of wasted development. So first, let's create a landing page that clearly communicates your value proposition. Then we're gonna set up an email collection form that tracks actual user interests. So make sure you follow along. The key insight is actually measuring real user intent before writing a single line of code. This is part 1 of my series on lean AI app development that actually gets users. So stop building apps that actually nobody wants. And by the end of this video, you'll have everything that you need to test your next big idea without wasting another dollar. Everyone hates filling out forms, but businesses need this valuable feedback. So I'll show you how to use AI and fast waitlist to validate this idea instantly. The way that I got this idea was from the CEO of Vercel, and his name is Guillermo Rauch. And he had a bunch of free ideas on his X page. And the one that I really liked and started to really kind of go bonkers here with a bunch of bookmarks is the one that's AI native Google Forms. I think this idea could be improved upon, but instead of writing a full-fledged app, why don't we just test it out in the market? So I basically just copied all of his text here in this paragraph. And what I did was I put it into Claude. And in Claude, I selected the extended thinking mode here. And I said, help me get even more creative than this. So it can be really fun and easy to use from a user experience. It should feel like it's the first time someone has used TikTok or Snapchat. So the goal here, especially with feedback, is to try to get people feeling like, oh, this is actually really exciting to fill out. It gave me this idea. It's like AI native conversation reimagined. So create a voice to form, visual question mapping. I actually want it to be the fastest form experience that anyone's ever used. And we have to have like pops of color and make it fun and magical. It actually came up with this great name called Formless, the anti-form revolution. It was like, yo, this is really, really good. One tap, fast answers, auto advance, smart completion, voice blitz, skip detection. Dude, it sold me. The AI is selling me on this idea that I had in my head. This is why I prefer Claude Sonnet, especially for writing tasks. And this is something that you have to have in your bag if you're using this. Claude Sonnet is free and you can use that up to a certain point. This is the interesting part that really got me thinking on this whole sauce here. And it was a part about meme friendly. Allow creators to use popular meme formats as actual question templates. So what that means is the fact that like my generation, we all just speak in memes. There is literally a guy on TikTok who can get millions and millions of people to see his videos, and all he does is just, those gestures are worth millions of words, right? And those expressions are just priceless, but they apply to everyday life. And so why can't we do that for forms, right? So this is where the developer in me is gonna wanna jump right in and be like, yo, we have to make this idea right now. I'm gonna code it up. I'm gonna use Next.js. I'm gonna get V0. I gotta get cursor up in here, you know, like the whole thing. But this is kind of where we take that step back and we're like, okay, we have to then now put this into something so that we can convert this and see if people actually really want this, right? So if I go spend a bunch of money to make this happen and then no one signs up, I've seen this story before and I'm gonna make $0. I'm gonna catch an L. I'm gonna spin around for months and then try to force this product down people's mouths and they may not even want this. So what I discovered, there's this website called Fast Waitlist. So on the right-hand side, there's this editor, branding, template, hero section, and these various pages that we'll have to edit. We can select different templates like minimalistic. We can do something like Nebula, which is a little bit more chill like this. That's pretty cool. So the next step here, continued on with this conversation and kind of had more of a back and forth. Okay, so help me come up with an even simpler MVP. I just want to make one feature that maybe people will like. And if this doesn't work or it doesn't get enough signups, I can focus on another feature and just rechange the words and try to see if I can get more people to sign up. If I can do 10 of these in a week or 10 of these in a couple weeks and get that feedback, and then one's an outlier, then I know I have something that I can continue to build on and and start to use my AI resources towards building that app. This is basically what it generated here, as far as like what the meme response system, voice alternative, ultra simple creator experience, viral moments, MVP visually. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do now is going to go ahead and just kind of give it a screenshot of like what we want in our landing page and figure out what our kind of like what our branding and our template is going to be. I'm going to go to like maybe Nebula, Stellar, or Glassy. I think I want Stellar. This looks really cool. I'm going to go ahead and kind of get this screenshot here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this into Claude Sonnet. Please help me come up with landing page copy that will convert and get people to sign up with an email for this exact MVP idea that we're working on. Attached is the template screenshot, and we'll need these different sections filled out. So make sure you can give me a copy that'll hook people, and then try to imagine the different pain points that these people have. And so what's nice about this is Whisper Flow. I'll actually have a referral link down below. It's a really, really awesome app. I love it because they actually value privacy as well. They're from Stanford, and they have a whole bunch of engineers that are working on that product. And it's probably one of the best voice, speech to text services that are out there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and let it cook. Basically, we should be able to get the copy we need, and we're just gonna go back and forth and just fill it out and then launch this thing, and we'll be ready to go, right? Wow, this is awesome. And so here it is, just generating all the copy that we need. This is really, really good. Damn. Forms are dead, long live formless. That's a really good call to action. What's our logo, fam? I feel like this looks pretty cool for formless. Why not? Yeah, it's just like not a checkbox basically. Yeah. Okay, landing page copy, headline. All right, so here we have the actual logo, formless. I guess we'll do capital formless. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That looks awesome. And then position left, yeah. Sans, DM sans, that looks pretty cool. We'll do that for now. Edit font weights. Yeah, we're gonna make this extra bold. No, semi-bold. Bold. Okay, so this is the hero section, and the headline we're gonna use is this: forms are dead, long live formless. And then the sub headline below is gonna say goodbye to boring surveys. Formless turns feedback into a game-like experience where people respond with memes, reactions, quick taps. Instead of typing in tiny boxes, get 3x more responses with 10x the fun. All right, let's just go with that. And the CTA button would just be like join all these innovators. Let's see, CTA, join the waitlist. All right, cool. Okay, so let me save these changes so far. That way we don't lose them. I feel like we need some pop here. So the primary color, let's just make this orange, right? That's kind of fire. That or green, right? Ooh. No, it's gotta be like bright. Oh, man. Yellow. I feel orange is so fire. Like this is really, really cool. Can we do, so we do orange, we go over like yellow. Yo, that's so nasty. If we wanted to see this, let's see if I can expand this out. I should be able to just go to this webpage right now. So we go test 99. Yeah, so this is the actual app right now. So yeah, I don't think we need a testimonial section because we really don't have any testimonials. The feature section sounds interesting. So do we have any features? New feature, hit the little pencil, plus circle, lightning fast responses. Copy this, paste this. And so that's down there below. And then we're gonna say people hate typing. So basically what we're doing is we're really just speaking to these people directly by telling them about this. So I like this little star idea. This looks really cool. So star looks awesome. Or sparkles. Sparkles are cool. I like star. Star is really simple. This doesn't really have to look perfect. Getting this set up is probably like the most important part. Sometimes a meme says more than a paragraph. This copy is pretty good. Also, we may even make this more succinct, but this is just the first draft. And so actually fun to complete, change to star, smile. Why not? Okay, so we're doing different things here. Lightning fast responses, that should probably be like a little lightning bolt now, a zap. Actually fun to complete. Express what words can't, higher completion rate, save changes. This looks pretty good. And now if we refresh this page, we should basically now have Isn't that pretty good, right? That's what's up. Oh, there is a product showcase. Okay, so we can actually choose an image or a video. Oh, that's pretty cool. So let's see if we can do an image for this. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is see if I can have it generate. So basically I'm telling Claude to just give me the description, and then we're gonna try to see if we can use something like Flux or the image generator to see if we can generate this here. So grok.com, I'm gonna say create images, draw, and then I just give it this whole description and just kind of see what it comes up with. Yeah, Grok uses the Flux image model underneath the hood, and we should be able to just get this and then see if we can actually attach it. Oh my gosh, is this? What is this? This is so cheesy. I don't know if I like. Let's see, traditional. Oh my gosh, this is so backwards. I think we're just gonna pass on the image. I don't think that this makes any sense yet. All I want is just to like, is this pain point going to be useful enough so that people will just put their email in basically? Success modal would be here. So we're just gonna go back up here. And we have a success modal copy here. So modal headline would be you're on the list. And the text will be, you'll be among the first to experience. Okay, perfect. So as soon as they're saying you'll be among the first to experience Formless when we launch, share with fellow innovators to move up the waitlist. Okay, cool. I like that idea. For the SEO, I just need the title and the description. So we're gonna say Formless. That's a cool title tag. Get 3x more feedback with meme-powered interactive surveys. This is great. So the meta description, okay, so it says ditch boring forms forever. Formless lets users respond with memes, taps, and voice instead of typing. Higher completion rates, better insights, and insightful experience. Join the waitlist. Save changes. So just like that, we basically have our landing page. So if I hit refresh here, this page is live, by the way, fastwaitlist.com/test999. Boom, right? Powered by Fast Waitlist. And if we make it like mobile friendly, we actually have a mobile friendly form. And so for me, I feel like this is a little too long, and I'm just gonna see if we can kind of tighten it up just a little bit to make it more succinct. So forms are dead, long live Formless. Help me make this a little bit more succinct. Surveys people actually complete. Formless replaces typing with memes, reactions. I like this here. This is kind of part of our core message anyways. I want to edit this. Be sure to use techniques like hook points from Brendan Kane. So Brendan Kane is an author of this book called Hook Points, and he has this really great framework for making these actual really catchy titles and things. So you see how much it's shrunk down the whole thing here. Save. So forms are dead, long live forms. Boring surveys die here. Formless turns feedback into meme powered. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just take out the boring part just to make this even more succinct. Turns feedback into a meme powered game where quick taps replace typing. 3x responses, 10x the fun. Okay, that's even way more succinct, and I like that way better. So call to action. So if you have 0 people, it just says be the first to join, which is really awesome. People want to be the first to join. And then as people sign up, it'll be like 3 people have joined or something. So in our settings, we can have our URL here. So the name would just be called Formless. And then from here, I can actually connect like Beehive, Loops, or Resend, which is really awesome. So sync connected emails to your favorite email services. Cool, you're on the list. Excellent. So in the dashboard, now you have 1 subscriber. For the free version, you actually get 100 signups. So that's probably more than enough that we need to validate this, that this is even an idea. So you can just literally text your friends, fastwaitlist.com/formless, and then just start sending that out. And then start getting people to sign up. One of the most important keys right here, especially for app making, is to try to do something that's either already works, maybe something that's novel with a twist, or understand a pain point that you already know just from talking to customers. So for me, I know that when I fill out forms, especially as a person who's dyslexic, the problem is like, it's just so hard to read all those things. I get exhausted trying to read this thing. And even something simple as a 1 through 10 type of thing. But I know that when my friends send me memes or I interact with memes, I really like it a lot, and it activates a whole different side of my brain. So I respond to that. And I feel like if I have a meme version of just feedback, who wouldn't want to do that? So I'm testing this theory out. I know I like this. Does somebody else like this? And by going back and forth, we're able to then get to a certain point where we're saying, I took a screenshot of Fast Waitlist and I said, hey, go ahead and generate the landing page copy that we'll need to fill out for the Fast Waitlist. And with Claude Sonnet, it's great. It can read through that screenshot and just give us all the different things we need. That way we don't have to type in all these prompts and do these types of things. And the goal here is like, yeah, sure, we can do more things, but I'm just really trying to get the minimum viable thing. It cost me $0. I have a free Gmail account. I don't have to sign up for extra emails. I don't even have to host this thing. Fast Waitlist gives me 100 signups for free. And I want to get 100 signups. And by the time I get 100 signups, I know I'll have something. So that's the first part of this series. The next part is going to go into a little bit more details. Like once we get 100 signups, or if we don't get 100 signups, so what do we do next, right? This exact method has saved me so much headache when building my AI apps. And so I'm hoping to share this back with you so that you can get some traction and start to kind of not waste all your money with all these different AI providers and just more focus on trying to get those customers in the door and starting to collect those emails so you can have those interactions with them. Those emails are very, very important to build those relationships to really understand what problem you're going to solve. I'm still new to entrepreneurship. I used to be an engineer at Apple, and I'm now currently learning entrepreneurship on the fly as I go. Make sure you sign up for my email list that will be linked down below. And there's a bunch of extra information that's going to be listed down in the description. Make sure you stay tuned in because next week, we're just going to continue building off this idea and seeing how many people actually sign up. So drop a like, make sure you stay subscribed, hit that bell notification and say, I want all the notifications so that you can be with me when I'm live and we kind of go over the results. All right, I'll see you in the next video.